or how are you being of service? And I feel that sales is service.
Mhm.
But how can you actually utilize sales, and why are sales important to starting to look at and utilizing it to scale your business?
Well, if there are no sales, there's no business. If there's no money, there's no finance, there's no income or revenue coming in, then there's nothing to sustain the business. So I like to tell people sales is the solution to most of the problems that most businesses are having. It'll always stem back to what's our profits, what's our loss, so that we can continue to scale, to grow, to do more of whatever service that you're doing throughout the impact or throughout your business.
Now, when you're looking at scaling your business, is it changing up the programs? Is it changing up the offerings? Is it adding new things in? Is it taking stuff away? Is it what kind of is it for somebody that is looking to scale and they're like, I'm doing a lot of one-on-ones right now. It's tiresome. How do you do sales and scale?
So when I first started, I started off in a very broad niche. I was helping first autism moms, like I said, and then I moved into mompreneurs who were other moms like me who were starting businesses. As I began to at first speak to many inside of the autism mom's world, or to the mompreneurs, I began to realize that there's certain specific things that I'm really good at. So niching it down and knowing who am I called to serve is what I say. Who am I aligned with? Because sometimes we may feel it's one thing or one person, but what I began to learn through the process, certain professionals tend to gravitate towards me because I'm a medical type of professional. So a lot of doctors and nurses began to gravitate towards me, or even financial advisors, people in the space of helping and giving of service. So when we're speaking to a more concentrated space, and for me, it became people of high value, similar to myself, someone who has invested in other manners. When I began to have conversations with people who have invested in themselves before, then it made scaling for my brand, and it differs for everyone, but it made scaling for my brand easier. So I would say get clear on who are your ideal buyers, not necessarily who you think it may be, but who are the ones that are attracted to you, and who are the ones that are willing or see the value of investing in their next level with you. So you're not making it super hard for yourself to convince them to invest in their next level with you.
Yeah, I think it's a constant audit that you're doing on the business, right? So